We've just completed the first day of the team competition here at the FEI European Dressage Championships. It's been a fantastic day of competition. I've been joined in the commentary box by British rider Richard Davidson. Richard, we've seen 30 of the 65 competitors go, and one would have to say, a nice even bunch, if that's not too abbreviated.
Yes, I actually can't remember a championship where we have seen that bunching up, really. I think we worked out the stats. Weren't there 30 riders between 60 and 70?
Yeah, there's been 30 riders. I think 28 of them are between 60 and 71 marks.
Yeah, and I mean, we've had no real disasters here. And I think that really reflects the standard of actually horses and riding and training that actually is now global.
Bearing in mind, of course, that we've got 21 nations this year, which, of course, is more than we've ever had before. So dressage as a sport, it's really making some ground.
Well, it is. And the exciting thing is, OK, we can see who's battling it out at the top now. It's the Brits and the Germans and the Dutch. But who knows what's going to happen in another 4 years or 8 years. Some of these countries that we see are struggling even just to get to clamber in contention to qualify for next year's Olympic Games. They could be actually pushing out for the medals in years to come.
Well, before we talk about the current leaders, Great Britain, let's just talk about the current holders of the gold medal of the Team European Dressage Championships, the Netherlands. How do you feel that, what are they on today? They're in a third place on 141.79. I know they can discount a score tomorrow, but will they be feeling a bit nervous about their position?
Well, for sure they will be, yeah. I mean, their second rider, Hans Peter, that was critical where he would match up to the second German rider. And they would have wanted him over that, and he was just under that. So, they're not in the position they really dreamt of having. But when you look at, as you said, they're the current holders of the previous gold medal, and now they're hanging on in there to take the team bronze. And, largely that is due to, obviously, the total loss and the football transfer sale type arrangement that's happened for Totalas going to the German team. But a couple of years ago, when they won that gold medal, they could have fielded 2 teams of medal type standard horses, and now they're struggling to make one. And why I'm saying this is that I think that actually could apply to any country, because in years to come, I think it's the years we had of the German domination for the gold medal. I think they're over. I don't think any one country is going to take a stranglehold on these medals for the next 10 or 20 years. I think it's going to be a question of throwing the dice.
Well, Germany, of course, on 142, so just a point ahead of the Netherlands. You've mentioned Totalas. A lot of expectation. He's here tomorrow with his new rider. Everyone's still very excited about him, of course.
Well, they are, and I think you've got to be fair. And I look at it as a horseman, and I think Matthias Rath has done a great job forming a partnership under immense public scrutiny and sort of everybody taking sides on it, really. And in spite of that, he's very quickly formed a partnership with that horse. It is testament to what a wonderful horse this is, because he's been getting scores close to what Edward got, but with a new rider. So that just shows the horse is a wonderful horse. But so Matthias has been doing a great job, and who knows what's going to happen tomorrow? It's difficult to call.
Well, Emil Fury was first to go for Great Britain, and he's currently in 6th place. He posted a score of 70.426. But you talk about wonderful horses. Of course, the big story of the day, the big story of the year, is today's performance by young Charlotte Dujardin from Great Britain and her Great Vallegro. What can you say about that?
Well, it's a fairy tale, isn't it? This is a rider that's never ridden a Grand Prix before this year, never ridden a Grand Prix in an international, and never ridden at a championship. And everything that's put in her way, she just marches through as if it wasn't there, and never makes much fuss about it at all. And to come here and absolutely blitz the opposition, and with really experienced riders, it's just incredible. And now the other twist of that is, of course, that horse is half owned by Carl Hester and Roly Luard, and of course Carl's got another surprise tomorrow, another possible fairy tale. a horse in Utopia. Who knows what's going to happen with that tomorrow?
Everyone's saying that Charlotte is just the coolest rider going. She's 26 years old, and apparently she's just taken this in her stride as if she was a pony club event.
Well, that's her. And I was talking to Judy Harvey, who she started her training off with, and she said she was always like that then. And she always had a talent for training horses and teaching them piaffe and passage, and obviously that's come through. But, you know, Charlotte was so cool after that ride, 78+%, and she came out and she said, oh yeah, that was pretty easy, I could have done that in a head collar. I mean, and she probably could have done as well. And if you bet her, she would do.
Well, Charlotte posted a score, it was 78.83, leaving Great Britain somewhere around 7 points ahead of the nearest team in second. We caught up with Charlotte after her test. Let's hear what she's got to say.
I had a fantastic ride today. He was amazing. Obviously only being 9, and he's only probably done 6 Grand Prix, 7 Grand Prix. He's never seen that kind of atmosphere and all of that stuff around the arena, and he was brilliant. He just, took it in his stride. He was really with me and really pleased.
Tomorrow we see the culmination of the FEI European Dressage Team Championship. So join me. I'll be in the commentary box with Richard Davidson once again, 9:30 Central European Summertime.